Hello everyone, I hope everyone who's watching here today is having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. Let's get right into this video. Today I will be doing acrylic powder nails using dual forms. Yeah, let's put it that way. The first thing is where I showed you guys I was showing you guys the samples of what I was practicing on, and I was happy to see that they actually work. So the last time I did acrylic, I used acrylic powder was, I can't even say few months ago, because few months ago is still this year, and I know I haven't used acrylic powder this year, so it was last year. That was the last time I used it, so I was a bit nervous because I knew I needed to get back into practicing using acrylic powder. So I was nervous and I was like, what am I going to do? What set am I going to do? And every idea I came up with needed me to encapsulate. And I am very skeptical about using my clear acrylic powder, because maybe that's why I even stopped using acrylic, because the clear comes out foggy every single time. And then I thought it was maybe the powder, and then I used a different company's clear and it still came out foggy. So I'm suspecting it's the monomer. So, but then I was stuck, and then I remembered that there are these trends going around of people using dual forms with acrylic powder. So that's where I decided to test these test swatches that you saw at the beginning. Okay, I tested them and I was happy, and here I am doing the set. But applying them to my hands, to my actual fingers, I was worried that they won't stick, and I was worried that they were gonna pop off. But they actually stayed on. They stayed on really good, and they actually lasted for like a day and a half until I decided to take them off. And taking them off wasn't all even that easy, because you would think I didn't use like the proper rubber base coat, but they were stuck on there good. Anyway, that's the case with acrylic. And what else? Oh, I kept the bead a bit wet, on the wet side in the beginning, and I realized it wasn't necessary, because it could still work even though you let the acrylic powder work with the monomer and they polymerize. But then it means your curing time, your setting time is cut short, so you don't have the freedom to work with the monomer and the acrylic on the form to shape whatever. You don't have enough time to work on that. So I would suggest you keep it wetter for longer. Okay, I am glad that I had these glitter acrylic powders in my stash, and they came in handy just for the set. And I love the colors. They are so beautiful and vibrant. What I will say about this set is that they are really, really, really easy. Trust me if I say they are easy, because I'm a beginner, and if I say they are easy, they are really easy. In the beginning, I wasn't confident, I'll be honest, but I thought they wouldn't come out great, let alone fine. But this is where trust the process came in handy for me. Yeah, so I just had to trust to see if they would stick. The tests were not tested on my fingers, they were just tested on the form, and so I was just worried about them sitting and setting on my natural nail, my actual hand, So I just make sure that the sides of the dual forms are always filled. That way, when you remove the forms, you won't have to add more products to the side, But when it comes to the cuticle area, it's almost a must. I say almost a must to fill in, depending on the type of product you are using. Because I've noticed, I think, that when you're using hard gel, builder gel, or gel, just in general, You don't really need to fill in the cuticle area. So I also didn't want to do too much to the set because it's supposed to be easy. I'm supposed to show that it's actually very easy, and it is easy. And I'm sure y'all can agree as you're watching that they're actually easy. And did they actually come out beautiful and simple, do you think? I like it. I love them. What else? I like that I didn't have to work hard to build them up since they are acrylic, and I didn't have to do a lot of filing since they are acrylic. So see, well, there isn't much to explain about this. They are so easy. I just have a few tips here and there. Tip number one is keep the side edges filled to avoid filing off the sides when you find that they're not even or straight. I hope you understand what I mean by that. Okay, the next tip is don't forget to shape underneath the nail before it sets, before it cures, while it's still soft and you already put your peg on, that clip on. So while it's still there, you need to just make sure the shape is hold on. Sorry. Oh my god, sorry about that. There are people who are here to fix some plumbing, so I got distracted. My kids needed some help. Okay, that what was I saying? The shaping underneath, I think that's where I was, shaping underneath the nail before it sets or cures. And then later on I'll show you, or you'll see me going in with an e-file and I'm shaping underneath, just so that it's nice and smooth when I also apply a top coat. By the way, I'm using an acrylic brush here, because it's known that when you're using dual forms, you are using a polygel brush and whatever. So I am using an acrylic brush and it's working perfectly. Okay, and then the last tip is that you've got to try this, guys. You have got to try this. It is super, super, super easy. And the possibilities of the designs are now endless, especially if you've always been worried about acrylic powders, how much I swear to you, you guys have to try it and you will see I was telling y'all the truth. These are easy, especially with acrylic powder. It saves so much time on building. It saves so much time on filing. Honestly, you gotta try it. And I can't wait to see what you guys are going to do. I can't wait to come up with many more designs also. Let me come back a bit later, a bit further on ahead in the video. Enjoy watching. Holy crap, I just remembered that I owe a subscriber an aquarium set. Well, here we are at the end of this beauty, you could practically say. And let me know, how are you guys loving these nails? Do you like them? Is there anything you think I should have done differently? Is there anything you will do differently when you do yours? And have you tried acrylic powder with dual forms? Let me know. Maybe I'm just behind. I'm like the last person to know about this, but this is like the greatest thing for me right now. I thought I was gonna need to give away my acrylic powders, but this is amazing. Okay, I'd like to ask you guys again to click on the like button if you enjoyed or learned anything from this video today. Please do that. Also, don't forget to click on the subscribe button if you haven't yet. You're enjoying this, so why not? Honestly, it's one of my best sets and I'm loving it, and I hope you enjoyed watching it while I was doing it. Let me end with a fun fact. In the United States alone, the FBI estimates that there are between 25 to 50 active killers on the loose at any given time. And the authorities are not even aware of who they are or what deaths they are connected to. Okay, everyone, thank you very much. Goodbye. Take care.